Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail Khanbalim bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. The Salesian Missionary Vocation, Reflections, Processes and Operational Guidelines is a document drawn up by the sector for the missions and approved by the Rector Major, Father Angel Fernandez Artime and his council. Father Alfred Marivella, General Counsellor for the missions, today illustrate its meaning, perspectives and purpose. When asked what's new in this document, the Rector Major Father Angel Artime said that the new document presents a renewed vision of the Salesian missions. New questions have led to new missiological reflection, which have led to new perspective. Today's ecclesial and socio-cultural context is totally different from those of the first Salesian missionary expedition to Argentina in 1875, the missionary expedition to Asia in 1906, or the Africa project of 1980. This document has the threefold purpose of motivating Salesian to respond to the missionary invitation of the Rector Major to improve the processes of discernment, formation and insertion and to harmonize the previous operational guidelines that are current in our current context. And also the missionary vocation is a radical and complete gift of self which by its nature implies total availability without time limits. Consequently, there can be no missionary ad tempus. By its very nature, the missionary vocation is ad vitam for life. However, our congregation allow its members to offer to work temporarily into another province, perhaps to respond to specific or urgent need, and this is a positive experience for many provinces. Thus, in order not to confuse this reality with the missionary vocation, it was considered appropriate to call it a missionary experience and no longer to refer to missionaries ad tempus. This experience can last a few years, but it cannot be longer than a total of 10 years. At 77 years old, Salesian priest Enrique Biseo, SDB, died on Sunday, July 18. The sad news shocked the many who knew and loved the Salesian from Salto, north of the country, because he was not known to be sick. It is so difficult to live this moment of sadness knowing that you are enjoying the presence of the Lord. What a paradox, said Father Inspector Alfonso Beor, SDB, at the exequious Mass that took place on Monday 19, presided over by the President of the Uruguayan Episcopal Conference, Monsignor Arturo Fajardo, Bishop of Salto, and concelebrated by Archbishop of Montevideo, Cardinal Daniel Sturla, SDB, Monsignor Charles Colazzi, SDB, Bishop of Mercedes, and his Salesian brothers. One of the great gifts that life gives us is friendship. Being able to count on friends in good times and also in bad times is a gift from God. Let's reach out and listen to each other to work together for the common good. Share this message with your friends and also, why not, with those who are not. Salesian Missionary put forward their intention for the month of August 2021 to pray for Salesian presence in the Church and Society of Myanmar. In Sicily, for other institutional commitments, the magnificent Rector Emeritus of the Pontifical Lateran University, Salesian Bishop Monsignor Enrico Dal Covolo, expressed a desire to visit the Sant Cataldo Oratory. And so on the morning of Sunday, July 25th, welcomed by the sound of the memory bells, the bells of the old oratory, and accompanied by Dr. Sante de Angelis, President of the Bonifacian Academy, and from other members of the local delegations of the same academy, Monsignor from Covolo arrived into oratory to preside over the Eucharistic celebration. The missionary bulletin Cagliero 11 published a forum on religions in the world highlighting some of the main data. In particular, the statistics and the main places of diffusion are specified. Christianity 2.4 billion, 31.4%, Europe, North America, Latin America, Africa, Oceania, the Philippines. Islam 1.9 billion, 25.1%, North Africa, Middle East, Central Asia, Malaysia, Indonesia. Hinduism 1.2 billion, 15.3%, India, Nepal, Mauritius, Fiji, Guyana. Buddhism 500.5 million, 6.7%, Far East, Southeast Asia, Mongolia, Sri Lanka. Traditional African religions 405 million, 5.3%, Sub-Saharan Africa, Caribbean. Taoism, Confucianism, Chinese cults 395 million, 5.2%, China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau. Sikhism 23 million, 0.3%, India, Punjab, United Kingdom, Canada. Judaism 14 million, 0.2%, Israel, USA, Canada, Europe, Oceania. The Delegation of Formation of the Salesian Inspectorate Maria Auxiliadora organized a new edition of the Week of Theological and Pastoral Update SATEP. The 2021 edition took place from 19 to 24 July at the Casa de Espiritualidad Santa Maria de Regla de Chipiona, Cadiz, the usual venue of this formation. After 2 years without having been able to be celebrated either due to lack of registration or due to the pandemic, 15 Salesians from all over the inspectorate and also from the Santiago El Mayor Inspectorate have participated in this edition. The novelty of this edition has been that the course was intended for Salesians over 75 years of age with the aim of offering some keys to live the stage of life and propose a comprehensive and integrative view of health in this section of religious life. The theme to be worked on in this edition was the art of aging by Angeles Lozano, graduate in medicine and surgery, expert in pastoral health with extensive experience in the accompaniment of health in religious communities. The speaker, a member of the Center for the Humanization of Health, delved into the 75-year-old Salesian through the theoretical practical sessions on topics such as attitudes to care for decline, attitudes of growth, and a spirituality that fills life. Some of the topics discussed were the curve of growing and decreasing, living life as losing or as winning, offering attitudes to care for in the decline from the key of hope, and attitudes for growth such as gratitude and gratuity, wisdom, freedom, the rereading of one's own history, forgiveness and reconciliation, ending with the invitation to live a spirituality that fills life. The objective of these meeting days will be to promote a comprehensive view of health and vulnerability in the section of religious life, in addition to promoting communication in community life. On the other hand, from 1st to 7th August in Santiago de Compostela, the meeting of directors of recent appointment will be held, in which the Salesians of the provinces of Spain, Italy and Portugal will meet. Under the title, the Salesian Director, Father, Teacher and Spiritual Guide will delve into this figure that, as stated in the Salesian Constitution, coordinates the efforts of all, taking into account the rights, duties and capacity of each one. The meeting, in which 29 directors from Spain, 1 from Portugal and 15 from Italy will participate. The provinces of Santiago El Mayor and Maria Auxiliadora will have the presentations of Jesus Manuel Garcia, Teresa Simon Lances, Gabino Carmona, Pascual Chavez and the inspectorial treasures, and the topics discussed will revolve around the person of the director and the community, the director and the CEP, animation and government, the economy and poverty, as well as legal and legal issues. So viewers, with that we have come to the end of today's edition. See you again tomorrow at the same time and in the same channel. Thank you for joining us.